Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be building a kingdom, okay? So I am going to be making an octagon. It's a 7 by 3 diagonal. So now we go 3 and then 7. That's why it's called a 7 by 3 diagonal octagon. Now 3, now 7, now 3, then 7. And then you connect it by another 3. Okay, now we're going to be making the wall. The wall is exactly 50 blocks long. This is not including the piece of the octagon. So if you include this piece of the octagon, it'll be 52, considering that we're going to have an octagon on each end. But the wall itself is only 50 blocks long and 5 blocks wide. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Okay, well, we just reached the 50 mark, so now we're going to make an octagon by 7 by 3 diagonal again. Actually, let's go back first. Let's just fill in the wall piece, and then we will make the octagon. Okay, now that we have done that, let's fill in the wall to make it solid. Throughout parts of this video, I will skip parts, but I will explain what I did, and you'll see what I did. And for most of it, I will speed build it. But first, before I speed build, I will show you how to do it, and then I will speed build so you can actually see me doing the whole rest of the project. I only do this on simple things, other things I will not. Okay, now let's continue with the octagon by going 3 diagonal, and then going out on the 4th block and making it a 7 straight. Then 3 diagonal again, and then a 7 straight. Okay, good. Now we are going to go diagonal by 30 blocks. Now, the reason is we go 30 is because diagonal blocks go farther. They reach out longer, they look a lot longer, so if we did a 50 by 50, it would look really awkward and it would not be an octagon. The whole kingdom is going to be in the shape of an octagon. Now we're going to do a 7 by 3 octagon over here. As you saw earlier, I went up straight. That is 7 blocks straight. That one block right there, see it right there? Okay, that is part of the wall. It's a little bit confusing. If you have problems, just pause video, rewind, and watch what I did, and just copy what I did if it does not make sense to you. Now, I'm going to fill in the wall later on, but I'm going to go skip ahead and, well, not really skip ahead. I'm going to fast forward the video in a couple of minutes, about a minute, and I'm just going to skip. But as you guys can see, I'm going another 50 blocks long. So on the straightaways, it's 50, and on the diagonal pieces, it's 30 blocks long. And then at the end, we're going to make that right here, 7 by 3 octagon. Then we're going to go back, and then we're going to go finish the octagon, and then I'm going to speed build. Actually, I'm going to speed build right here, because now you guys should understand. And if you guys don't understand, go back and watch the beginning to understand that I'm going 50 blocks straight and then 30 diagonal. And then if you guys still don't understand, you guys can ask me a question and I'll help you guys. I tried to make this build as easy as possible for you guys by showing you everything instead of skipping this part, so that you guys can actually see me making it and how it links up at the very end. If it does not link up, you messed up somewhere and recount it all. I did not actually mess up in this, or I would not be filming it, and I would have had to start all the way over. Okay, now I just skipped a daytime, and see how it linked up perfectly? That's how your guys' should be. Okay, this is what it should look like when you're all done. It should be a giant octagon. Okay, we are actually going to start making the door. The door is 10 blocks long, but we're going to go, since it's 50, we're going to go count 20 blocks from the corner right there where you saw me, out 20, and on the 21st block, you're going to make a hole. And you'll see me do this in very shortly. Then you're going to count 10 blocks, and then you're going to delete all of it right there. Oh, I messed up there. Let me fix that. Okay, and you're going to do this throughout the whole wall. There's going to be 4 entrances, a north, south, and east and west entrance. On each side of the hole, there should be 20 blocks long. Now I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. I'm going to count 20 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me actually count on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 21. And then count 10 blocks. And then do it on the other side. Oh, I went too long. Okay. Just seal that off so that you know that's a door. Now you're going to do this to all 4 entrances, so you're going to count 20 blocks. Then you're going to cut 10 in. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, and then you're going to seal it. Okay, now the final one. Okay, after this is done, I am going to skip forward, and what you guys are going to do is you're going to fill in the wall. Remember the first piece that we did, how we filled it in solid? That's what you guys are going to do throughout the whole wall. Okay, about to do it right now. See how I filled all the wall pieces in? If you guys did not do this, stop here and fill them all in, and then continue once you filled it all in. Only the wall pieces, leave the tower pieces, which are the little octagons, not filled in. Then in the middle, cut 2 pieces, so there should be 4 on each side, and go straight across. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to map out the roads, and also to make sure it all links up, so you know that you did it in the right spot. Okay, there should be 4 on that side, and 4 on the other side. Now, if there's not 4 on each side, then you put the door piece in the wrong area, and you need to recount. Okay. Oh, just put a block there. Okay, now we're gonna go on the other side. Now we're gonna make sure these two link up. So you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 6, which means that there should be 4 blocks on the other side since it's a 10 wide. So now you're going to go 2 blocks thick all the way to the other side and make sure that it does that too. Now if it doesn't, like I said, you messed up and you need to recount. Okay, once you're done with that, make sure it looks good. It should look like crosshairs on a sniper scope. Once you do that, you're going to go down and you're going to count 35 blocks in, and on the 36th, no, on the 35th block, you're going to make an indentation. So count 35 blocks from the center outwards. Okay, that's 35. Now you're going to do this to all 4 pieces of the crosshairs. See how I did it? Okay, now let's do the other 3. So now you're going to count 35 blocks. Okay, now that's 35 blocks in. Okay, now lastly, the last one. Count 35 blocks, and on the 35 blocks, you're going to make an indentation. Okay, now anything before that 35 block indentation, you're going to fill in with grass blocks. So do as I did, and I just skipped ahead for you guys. So, you don't have to worry. I didn't cut anything. Just make sure you do everything I did, everything before. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do 10 blocks wide. You're going to match it up with the door, and you're going to make an indentation in the ground. See? Now, we're going to delete all them blocks on this one, because the other one was kind of pointless of me to do to show you, so I'm going to show you this way. This one will make more sense. Okay. Now what I mean by doing it 10 wide is you're going to do 10 wide actually in the ground throughout the whole thing on all 4 sides. I'm going to do one for you, and then it's going to be dark, so I'm going to skip it to daytime, and then I'm going to speed build the rest of, dig it all out. Well, yeah, speed dig it out. And then I'll show you by flying up in the air what it should look like. You can pause the video and see if yours looks just like that. Okay, see how it linked up? It's 10 wide now, the indentation in the ground. Okay, let's go over to the next one. And speed build. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, now it's time to fly up to show you what I did. I just dug out the other ones, so yours should look just like that. Okay. Now, we're gonna make a curve in the ground, so kind of like a roadway to make a circle. So we're gonna go out 10 blocks, and then you're gonna go 10 blocks on the other side over here. And then you're just gonna try to link them up by going diagonal. Now, it doesn't work. I don't know why. You'll see why, like what I did. On one of them, I just made it 9 blocks. See? I just took that, so one's 10 and the other one's 9. I have no idea why it did that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, I just don't know. It's like only on that one corner that it does it too. So for now on, you're just going to go 9 blocks, and then you're going to go diagonal the whole time. Oh, went a little too far. That one's 11. Like, none of them link up perfectly. Being more cautious that I don't go over this time. But it's whatever. If it doesn't link up perfectly, it's fine. It does not really matter. See, that one's 9, the other one's 9. And then I'm like, what the hell? It's just weird. I just don't know. Then I go out 9 again and then go diagonal, and I'm pretty sure this one's 9 too. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, this does not make sense to me at all. And then that one's 9 too. See, it just does it. I don't know why. So I'm gonna try to fix this one, but hold on. I made that one 9 too, to try it, see what happens. Then I realized that one's 8, and then I start going back to redo it, and it still turns out to be 10. It just does not make any sense to me at all. So it's just how it is. I don't know why. Okay, so that's what it should look like. I just skipped a daytime so we can start doing this. Then you're going to go over and then count out 5. So it should be a 3 center. And then we're going to go diagonal all the way to the other side. This is going to be the circle road part. But actually, it's kind of narrow in the diagonal piece, so we're going to bring it on another one to make it 6 wide. So just do that. Sorry for the inconvenience if it's annoying that you guys have to keep changing your mind because of me. I've changed my mind a lot. But it's for the better. It's not for worse. At least it looks good, and don't do half-ass. So then just dig it out. Just dig out the center, and then on the other ones, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go over 6 from that over piece. I just started at 2. See? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm just going to start speed building. Then 6. Should be a 4 center. That's how you should know. Like, it's pretty simple. Then just dig it out. At the end, I'll fly up and show you how it's supposed to look. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, now this is what it should look like. It should also be an octagon in the center. Okay, now what you're going to do is on the corners of the whole octagon, walkway, road, whatever you want to call it, you're going to use stairs, cobblestone stairs. And you're going to go right around the rim. I do not speed this up for you guys to show you guys how to do it the whole way. So you guys can watch this if you want to, and then go back and do it that way. So you guys can watch this whole thing, pause it, do it all, and then continue. So just watch what I do as I do it, and then you guys will get the hang of it. And then for the the half slab piece, it's gonna go in the center, but we'll go to that later. Just keep doing as I do. Only start on one side. We'll turn around and go back and do the inside. Okay, we're almost done. This is the last stretch. Okay, that's about to do the inside. Now just do the inside. Make sure they're all facing the same way. Then you're going to turn, go straight away. And then go up. Then go up. We should be pretty done soon. Well, I think we're almost done. Just another straightaway. Just checking to make sure they all match up. They should all be, you know, right next to each other and be linking up. Okay, now we're done. That's how it should look like when you're done. I'm going to skip the daytime. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab cobblestone half slabs and you're going to fill this all in. I'm going to fill in a little bit and then I'm going to speed build it. So you guys can still see me filling it in, but it'll be a lot faster. This video is mainly on just laying the outline and building the road. The next video for part 2 is mainly building the wall and some other things, like the streets, working on the streets again. And we might get into the castle. I don't know how much time we have. Each video is about 30 minutes long. I'm trying to make them. There might be 4 or 5 videos. But the good thing is I'm going to teach you guys not only how to build a castle, I'm also going to teach you guys how to build a kingdom. So I'm going to build each of the houses to the kingdom so you guys can use this world as an RPG world if you guys wanted to. So it would be the perfect RPG world. You guys just would have to set it up. Okay, we're almost done. And we are done. Okay, this is what it should look like when you guys are done. Just gonna do a 360 view for you. Okay. Now we are about to finish up their last piece of the road. You're gonna go to the pieces that are at the gate, and you're gonna do that. You're gonna dig that up and replace it with stairs. Go to the other side, and you're gonna do the same thing. Dig it up and replace it with stairs. Then you're gonna dig out the center and replace that with cobblestone half slabs. I'm going to show you how to do only one of them. You guys are going to have to do the other three while I do it in speed build mode. Okay. See how I did it? Now I'm going to fly over here and I'm going to go speed build the rest of the three. Okay, after this is all done, all these three, that's the end of the video. So then just at the end of the video, I'll have a link and you guys can just click on that video and that'll take you straight to part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys have been great. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out a lot. Bye, guys.